Hi everyone, how are you today? Hey, I'll give everybody a moment to find me. Make sure everything is looking well. Okay, looks really well. Let me look one more place. All right. So when you come online, go ahead and say hello. Let me know where you're actually watching from. And let me get everything set up as everybody's trying to find us. It's Saturday today. Very cold here in Texas. We're expecting, at least in my area, we're expecting some really cold weather, at least for my area it is. And I know the rest of the United States is just feeling that Arctic blast that is coming down. So I'm not the only one that has some cold weather today, but I'm happy to be in a warm home for now. I know some people have lost their power in different areas, so we do pray that you either have a fireplace or your electricity comes back on so you have more heating as well. Hey, I'm on time. Isn't that wonderful? And for those who don't know who I am, I'm Lisa Jo Davis, and I have a website, lisajodavis.com. You can find me on Facebook at Healing Light with Lisa Jo. And then every Saturday, I'm on Enlightened World Network, and they have their page also on Facebook, as well as the online community on YouTube. And I do have a YouTube channel as well. All of our links are down below, so you can always subscribe and look. There's a lot of wonderful teachers and healers and musicians, meditations and yoga, sound therapy there on Aligned World Network. So I would encourage you to actually go check them out. There might be something that resonates with you as well. Hi, Claire. Happy that you got here and found me. So, today's topic is using your intuition, and we'll give everybody just a moment longer to connect before I get started. And what I'm going to do today is actually talk a little bit about the intuition and learning to use your intuition with confidence, so that you're able to move forward on your spiritual path. And I will be doing 3 angel activations today to help you connect with your intuition. So I'll wait one more moment and then we'll get started. So again, when you see me and you say hello in the comments, I would love to hear where you're actually watching from. And then if you don't have the time, dedicated for yourself to do this, which is really important, or maybe you already have plans for the day, you can always come back and rewatch the video, and it'll be located at on Aligned World Network, as well as Healing Light with Lisa Jo. You can also find my videos on Healing Light with Lisa Jo channel on YouTube. You can subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and I have over 60 videos up, and there's a playlist that has a lot of them located there. So by subscribing to my YouTube channel, you'll see all the Enlightened World Network videos that I do every Saturday, but you'll also have the ability to see anything else that I put up, any other kind of content that I put up there, and they will notify you, which is great. It allows you to go do whatever it is that you need to go do. And then when you are ready or you have quiet time, because we all have busy lives, you're able to review that. And if you like it, go ahead and share it with somebody that you think might really benefit from seeing this. Hi, Glenda. Oh, from Utah. Oh, you guys are cold over there as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. If I don't see your names, I will see them as we go further in. I actually do look at all the comments, and I do try to answer everybody on the comment section, because when you make comments and you let me know how it is, it really helps me to develop more meditations that can assist you. So for those who are just joining us, today's topic is using your intuition. You're going to learn how to use your intuition with confidence, and this will allow you to move forward on your spiritual path. We're going to be doing 3 angelic activations as well. And again, please let me know that you're here and that you are where you're from. I'd love to hear that kind of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I hope everyone is comfortable right now. And before we get started, I do not work on anyone or send out healing or even do videos without the permission of you. It's a very important step that some people tend to forget. Not everybody, but there are people who do not ask you for permission. So it's kind of a golden rule for me. So before we get started, just give me permission to assist you today. You can do that in your mind. You can write it in the comments. It's whatever, fits your needs the best. So everyone has intuition, right? But many are not sure, or they don't know how to actually use their intuition. So your intuition may, and most likely, in my case, it sounds just like your own voice. It sounds like you talking to yourself in your voice, in your mind. And sometimes when we're really connected to our spiritual team, sometimes, or even our guardian angels, sometimes we will hear something in our mind, and it's not our voice. It's kind of a deeper tone or higher tone. So I'm going to show you some ways that you can connect with that and figure out whether or not it's a good reminder to use your intuition, or if you should just kind of pass on the suggestion. So how do you use your intuition? Another question is, how can you trust that your intuition is correct? So that's what I'm going to be assisting you with today, with connecting into your intuition. So let's get started, and we're going to do a couple of things, and I will be talking through the whole process. But we need to get you into a state of mind and a relaxing state so that you will absorb what we are saying today. And again, you want to be kind of in a quiet spot or with headphones or a private room so that you have that time to connect. And I would recommend that with any of my meditations. you go in there and you just want to have that time for yourself because you deserve this. You deserve to take that time to allow yourself to learn more things, or even you may already know some of these things that I'm going to be talking about today, and it's just your confirmation that you're doing things right. But not everyone knows that they have intuition, surprisingly. And it's nothing bad that they're not aware of their intuition, but they may call it something else. And so we're just kind of going to go through that today and maybe get through it and you'll have a better understanding. So I just need you to begin to breathe in and out. And as you release out, you're going to release anything that may be stuck, blocked, or even stagnant. And while you do that, I'm going to go ahead and connect to everyone that is here on the live and everyone that will be joining in the near future. And everything that we do is embedded within this recording. So it doesn't matter whether you're listening now or later, you all will receive the same benefits. And keep breathing in and out. Okay, I've connected to everybody's energies right now. And when we get started here, we're going to do some other things, but I would like you to make the intention of having your grounding cord, which is located near the bottom of your spine. And I would like you to imagine or even feel that grounding cord coming out and connecting into Gaia, Mother Earth. And as it goes down through all the layers of the earth into the heart of the inside of Mother Earth or Gaia. So when your grounding cord reaches that point of it, allows you to feel that love and compassion and support that Mother Earth has for us. Each and every one of us, we're like her children, right? Because we live on her, I don't want to say body, but her earth, right? So, she does care about us, and I know a lot of you do care about the earth and everything that is going on with the earth. So it's also good to, appreciate that the earth has lots of compassion for us. So again, feel the support and love that is there for you. What I would like you to do is after you've absorbed some of that wonderful energy, as you do that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up all of your chakras, adjusting them if they are needed, and expanding the flow that goes within to open up for releasing and receiving. So right now, what I would like you to do before I get started there is place both of your hands on your heart space and breathing in and out of that heart space. And I'm going to go ahead and feel the aura of everybody collectively. There are some of you that have a few pins and needles is what I would call. So we're going to kind of brush that away from your aura so you receive really well. And then I'm going to start looking at each and every one's chakras. Okay, I'm going to start with the crown. Going to open it, expand it. into the third eye, opening and expand it. Into the throat chakra, I'm going to open and expand that. Into the higher heart and your regular heart chakra, opening and expanding. Into the solar plexus, opening and expanding. The sacral chakra, doing the same of opening and expanding. Your root chakra, opening and expanding all the way down to their star chakra, opening and expanding. And then we're going to get everybody's energies flowing in the right direction at the right speed. Right now, you can place your hands where they're most comfortable. If it's still comfortable to put it on your heart, that's fine, but just place your hands where they're most comfortable for you. And I would like you to begin establishing a normal breathing for yourself. So today, again, you're going to learn how to learn to use your intuition with confidence while moving forward on your spiritual path. How can you trust that your intuition is correct? So I'm going to share a story with you that really was a profound experience for me about learning to listen to the intuition. Because like I said before, it's that voice that speaks to you within your mind. Or it could be just a knowingness of something. But in this experience, and I think it's a great example of what I did wrong and now what I'm doing right. So my husband and I were going to one of his company gatherings for their employees, and we were going to a zoo. And it was a few hours away from us. It was a nice sunny day where we were at, and it forecast was going to be sunny as well where we were heading to the zoo. And as we were packing everything into the back of the Jeep, I kept hearing bring an umbrella. And I'm thinking, yeah, right, it's not going to rain. Where did that thought come from? And then about 10 minutes later, I hear bring the umbrella. I'm like, I'm not going to bring an umbrella. I'm talking to myself, and my husband just kind of looking at me. And I just kind of waved him off. And then right before we left, I hear bring an umbrella. Of course, you know that part of it, right? I didn't do that. So we go travel a few hours to go to this zoo, to the company picnic. And we're there, and I'm like, see, I didn't need an umbrella. It's nice and sunny. Well, about an hour within the gathering of the employees at the zoo, it started raining. And I was just shocked. I mean, I couldn't believe that I didn't bring an umbrella after I heard it 3 times. So it was a big lesson for me. I was like, there's something to this. And so that's kind of the experience that is very profound for me with listening to the intuition. It apparently has stuck to me for a reason so that, I can share my experience with you. So, what I would say is, how do you increase your intuition with success? So apparently I heard it 3 times, right? If I would have been home longer, I probably would have kept hearing it. But I'm going with the 3 times because that's what I heard. If you hear something repeated within your mind, in your voice, or even another voice, because it can be from your guardian angels, it can be from your higher self or your spirit team that is trying to help you. If you hear it 3 times, you really truly want to pay attention. There's a reason that this is coming towards you. One of the ways that you can discern that and start trusting what you are hearing is for the benefit of you is the 3-time rule. You will hear something repeated 3 times. It's very important. You start acknowledging that part of you. You'll get to the point of maybe if something is repeated twice, I don't need a third time because I understand that that is something I should be listening into. Then you'll begin to hear something once and you may or may not trust that part of you. So one of the ways that you can discern from whether it's just a random thought or whether it's guidance that you are receiving from yourself, your higher self, or your spiritual team is to filter it through your heart, or even better would be to filter it through your solar plexus, which is, around the stomach area. So, your stomach really never lies to you. If, you get this icky feeling about something and you're like, no, no, no. That is the kind of feeling that you would receive if you're wondering whether this is a valid intuition message or whether it's just something that you shouldn't listen to. If it feels good, like, yeah, I can trust that, or even if you filter it through your heart and you can trust that, go ahead and listen to that message. This is one way to begin trusting your intuition. And the more that you use that trust in your intuition, you'll be able to kind of navigate through life with a lot more ease, and especially on your spiritual path. So you could even apply this to something that you want to maybe buy. I kind of try not to buy on impulse. I allow myself 24 hours to think about if I want to purchase that item. Now, if you're in a store or an antique store and it's like, I really want it because if I don't get it, it may not be here tomorrow. But if it's something that you've been looking for a long time, and you can always ask your intuition, is this right for me? And you'll get the yes or no. So you really need to develop that trust within yourself that what you're hearing is true versus what is just a random thought or just kind of bad information that you're receiving. So today what we're going to do is 3 angelic activations, and in a moment I'll get started with those. So each of the activations are going to feel different to you. They are new energies that are entering into your body, and typically they start up on the top. Some of them may start on the left or the right side, or some of you may feel it coming through the top of your head. And it tends to make its way all the way down to your feet and going out of your feet. So each of these activations will be felt differently for each of you as you receive them. And feeling the energy stuck, we'll talk about that in a moment, because that's also an important kind of part of this as well. As I give you these energies or these activations that are coming forward to you, sometimes they will start and you can feel them and then they just get stuck somewhere. They're not like, let's say they just get stuck in your throat in that area. And it's like you don't know what you're doing wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just they're really working through that area that has been blocked and needs to be opened up. So I will remind you through these activations, and sometimes I pick up other people's feelings of where they get stuck. So in the case of if it gets stuck in your throat, you would clear your throat out like that, take a drink of water. You could even move your neck around. That would allow these energies to keep flowing. Some of you will receive, when you receive these angelic activations, they'll just come up and right down to the bottom. So we're here allowing everybody to process in their own speed. And these energies will actually be coming through for the next 3 days, is what I'm being told. So as each day comes forward, you'll feel them less and less. So they just kind of repeat in the order that I'm going to give them to you today. So typically what happens is they come in and you can feel them really strong. And each time they come in, they get strong, are as strong as the first time that you received them. But later, what happens is they kind of dissipate a little bit. You are still receiving the energies, whether you feel them or not. And I'm ready to get started. So let me get to my place. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and release. Have your hands where they're most comfortable for you. It has been requested and approved for you to receive the angelic activation of expanding your intuition now. Thank you. And I'll be silent for a moment while you are receiving these energies. And remember, they will be coming from the top of your head, moving towards your feet. Some of you may feel that rush that comes through. They may feel tingly. You may even experience them kind of whirling around you, similar to like a tornado. But it's just everybody is so different, and we all, receive these energies maybe a little differently. So know that we have also, your spiritual team is around you. If you don't feel like they're around you, go ahead and welcome them into being there with you as well. Let me check in on how you guys are doing. So I do feel like someone has two places, and they may be, I think they're two different people. One person has it kind of stuck within their third eye. So go ahead and tap your forehead or your third eye a couple of times. This will awaken that area up, although we went ahead and expanded it, but sometimes things get stuck there as well. So go ahead and tap that area. This will allow it to continue as down. I do feel like someone has it stuck in their heart area, so go ahead and tap that heart area, wake it up, and let it know that you are accepting this activation. And breathe in and out. You don't want to forget to breathe. We tend to hold onto our breath because of the energy that is coming through. You guys are doing really well. And I'm going to wait until I'm signaled to move forward. Some of you are still processing this energy through their bodies. And if I move on before it's actually gone through your body, it's okay. It will still push its way. If it feels like it's stuck, in the solar plex or your belly, go ahead and move that body around. Maybe, you feel it like in your knees. So go ahead and move your knees around, move the feet so it continues to flow down and out through your feet area. So we're going to go ahead and go to the next angelic activation. Excuse me. It has been requested and approved for you to receive the angelic activation of hearing and trusting my intuition now, please. Thank you. And push that through. This one definitely is different. And you will pick up the differences in the energy that's flowing through to you. It may feel similar to the previous one, but it is a little different. I'm being told that some of you are feeling it come in through your hands. Make that intention for it to come up to the top of your crown, the top of your head, and start there. If you feel it coming out of your hands, go ahead and place your hands on top of the head so that it flows from your head going down. And you'll be guided whether you need to do that or when you need to take your hands off of your head. I'm hearing that it's flowing very easily for a lot of you, especially if you already hear and have acknowledged your intuition. It's just a reminder that you can trust it and know whether or not it's correct or not correct. Breathe in and out. And again, if you feel like it's being stuck in a certain part of your body, go ahead and move that around, tap into that area that you feel it is stuck at. You're doing really well. The message I'm hearing from the angelic realm is that they're very happy and proud that who shows up for themselves to watch these sessions that are made into videos from the recordings that I do. It's a very important part of your spiritual path is to connecting with that part of it. And some of you have really great intuition, and this is just going to expand it even more. So I'm being guided to go to the next activation. Take a deep breath in and out. And it has been requested and approved for you to receive the angelic activation of moving forward on my spiritual path with confidence and discernment. Now, thank you. This one really is a lot different than the first one. This one, for me, feels the strongest. And of course, maybe the first one was felt by you a little stronger than the other ones. And it's really has to do with what your body needs the most. So we're just kind of helping that go along. And remember, if it feels like it's getting stuck anywhere, move that body part or even tap that area so that it continues the flow down. And I would be curious in knowing how all this feels later for you. And you can always write in the comments below, either after we're done or even later. You guys are doing really, really well. I'm actually feeling like a surge that is coming in. It goes, how do I explain? It's just like a surge that just woo, and then it kind of down woo. I mean, that's literally what I'm feeling. Everybody's going to feel it a little differently. Maybe you feel it like I do. Some of you will just feel it come in really fast, and some of you will feel it coming in a little slower than the others. Everybody's different and unique. So don't feel like you have to feel it like I do or like someone else does. So let me check in with everybody energetically to see where you're at. I'm being guided to wait just a little longer so this energy continues through the body. Some of you are feeling it rush through your body, and we're almost done. And if I continue talking, just know that it's still running through your body. And if it's slower, that's fine. We just want it to continuously flow through you. And then they recycle back into the first activation, the second, and then the third. And that will continue again for 3 days. And as the third day comes, it will get less and less and dissipate. So I'm being guided to go ahead forward with the rest of this. So I am now anchoring these angelic activation energies into your body system for completeness. So take a moment and tell your spiritual team and the angels, thank you for supporting you through this process today. It's always great to acknowledge their help. So I'm going to begin bringing you back into your body's awareness. I would like you to take a breath in, and as you release your air, go ahead and begin to move your fingers and your toes. And as you take your next breath in and you release, you can begin to open up your eyes, adjusting to the light around you. If you're laying down, go ahead and sit up slowly. And take another breath in and out to center yourself. So please let me know in the comments below your experiences, or even message me privately as I read each and every comment. And this will help me to know how I can help and assist you further, and what type of meditations or activations that work really well, and just kind of develop different ones to help each and every one of you. And then again, if you know someone that could benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. You can always catch a replay on my business page or even Enlightened World Network. And it will also be located on Healing Light with Lisa Jo on my YouTube channel. So, as you kind of are coming back into your awareness, some of the aftercare tips that I would like to give you would be stay hydrated. It's very important that keep your water intake coming in through the next 3 days. I like to squeeze some lemon in your water as well. This helps process these energies through your body, and it's a good kind of cleanser with the lemon juice in it as well. I would listen to your body. Some of you may feel like you need to rest. You may feel sleepy. And some of you may have a lot of energy. It's going to affect everybody a little differently. Sometimes these energies come through pretty strongly, and you may just need to take a quick nap, or you just may need to rest a little bit to allow these to process through. And of course, just listen to yourself, whether you need to do that or not. It's just kind of a little tip that I like to give. And then you may find that journaling would help you a lot as you go through this. So let me see here. Yes, it is true that the more that you work with your intuition, you will build up your confidence in using your intuition. And then when you do that, you will also get confirmations that come through. So my confirmation, for example, was I needed to bring that umbrella, and I wasn't listening to what was being told to me. But hopefully what you do is you get that confirmation of what you decided, either yes or a no to do. You will be receiving a confirmation that will allow you to trust and have more confidence in what you are hearing and what you are listening to. Feel peaceful and relaxed. You're welcome. And hello, good morning. So I'm going to go ahead and let everyone go about their day today. I hope you really enjoy your day, and stay warm, my friends. It's a little chilly out there. And know that I love you. Okay? We'll talk to you.